Brazil, one of the favorites for World Cup 2026, could only draw 1-1 against Morocco. Was this just one batch? The real question after Brazil's 1-1 draw with Morocco is not just why Brazil failed to win. The real question is whether Brazil's system looked broken. Morocco stayed compact, disciplined, and brave-canned, and suddenly Brazil's superstars looked disconnected. June 13, 2026, New York, World Cup 2026, Group C, Brazil versus Morocco. It's tied at 1-1. Before kickoff, almost everyone expected Brazil to control this match. Ancelotti on the touchline, Vinicius, but Morocco are not an easy opponent. They are organized, physical, disciplined, and they already proved in recent years that they can trouble elite teams. The final result was 1-1. And honestly, Brazil were lucky to escape with a draw. But one moment of individual quality cannot hide the bigger issue. Morocco stayed compact, stayed disciplined. Reason number 1. Brazil's midfield was completely lost. Ancelotti's 4-2-2-2 left Brazil with only 2 central midfielders, and Morocco's compact shape completely overloaded that area. Morocco were organized, patient, and intelligent. They denied Brazil's creative players the central spaces they wanted, and the ball is forced wide again. There were no clean through balls, no strong link-up play between midfield and attack, and no real rhythm in Brazil's possession. Vinicius was isolated for too much of the match. Brazil needed him receiving the ball in dangerous zones, closer to. Ancelotti has always been known more for calm leadership and man management than aggressive tactical systems. But with Brazil, against a smart opponent like Morocco, man management alone is not enough. Reason number 2. Ancelotti's system did not fit the match. System problem. But Morocco refused to give Brazil that space. They did not play a high line. They sat deeper, stayed compact, and Brazil had possession, but not penetration. They moved the ball, but Morocco controlled where they could move it. Fans are already saying that Brazil are more dangerous against teams with a higher defensive line. And that is exactly the point. Against Morocco's low block, Ancelotti did not show a clear plan B. Reason number 3. Brazil's squad balance looked wrong. One side filled with attackers, the other a thin midfield. The scale tilts heavily. Brazil have superstar attackers everywhere, but the midfield looked too light, too exposed, and too dependent on individual moments. Ancelotti has tactical options, but against Morocco, he did not show enough flexibility early enough. The adjustments came later, but by then, Morocco had already grown into the match. Morocco kept their structure, waited for moments, and attacked whenever Brazil became stretched. Brazil's defense also looked uncomfortable when Morocco moved the ball quickly in transition. Now pause for a second, because this is bigger than one match. This was not just a draw. This was a World Cup 2026 warning sign for Brazil. Brazil often enter major tournaments as favorites, but tournament football punishes tactical weakness, emotional pressure, and small structural problems. Is history repeating itself? That question suddenly feels serious. Ancelotti's calm personality can help in tournaments, but group stage matches also require tactical sharpness. Against organized teams like Morocco, Brazil need more than talent. They need structure, patterns, and control. So what must Brazil fix now? 3 things: midfield reinforcement, plan B against low blocks, and squad balance. First, Brazil need midfield reinforcement. Against organized teams, 2 central midfielders may not be enough. Ancelotti either has to change the formation or add an extra body in midfield. Second, Brazil need a plan B against low blocks because more teams will defend deep against them. Brazil need clear possession-based attacking patterns, not just individual brilliance. Third, Brazil need better squad balance. A Attackers are important, but midfield and defensive depth win tournaments. See? Much better. The World Cup is long. There will be injuries, fatigue, tactical traps, and opponents with completely different styles. Bottom line, Brazil won, Morocco won. The scoreline matters, but the performance was the real alarm. Ancelotti's tactics are now under real questioning. If Brazil want to win World Cup 2026, the changes have to start now. So what do you think? Is Ancelotti the problem? Or did Brazil's players simply underperform? Tell me in the comments. I want to know your honest opinion. If you want more World Cup 2026 tactical breakdowns like this, subscribe to Football 2026 Matchday Zone. Next video, the full Group C preview, and what this draw means for Brazil's tournament path. Keep watching, keep debating, and keep talking football. Analyzing Brazil versus Morocco, the tactical warning is clear. Morocco has exposed Brazil's left flank, targeting the space behind the wingback.